Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna be playing Seablock. In the previous episode we started this block, like production of meat in this block. It seems to be working fine. We are a little bit short on polluted artificial fish water, but I think that we should be able to produce it still. I don't know, would it make sense to... I'm not sure, would it make sense to add a storage tank on this side as well? Maybe like this? I'm not actually sure. Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. So the thing that I'm a little bit worried is if... Oh no, I shouldn't be worried. If we don't have enough polluted artificial fish water, then this process should run. It should never kind of get stuck. Okay, good. We are missing a couple of lamps right here. Let's set them. Lamp here, lamp there. Nice. So today I would like to have all these biters. Well, yeah, biters. I'd like to enable biters breeding. However, we need to get the egg. We need to get the small biter egg in order for this process to work. And how do we get the egg? We can get it from here. You just need to take blazing puffer egg, crystal seed, and we'll get biter egg. Also, crystal seed is used for small biter egg, medium biter egg, and big biter egg. Okay, what else do we need for medium? We need crystal enhancer. And the shards. We need to basically have shard production in order to get next tier of the biter. Oh, and the enhancer is sticky petri dish. Okay, you know what? Let's start with something simple. Let's just get a regular biter. How do we get it? Let's try to get a biter egg. So we want this one, blazing one, right? I believe. Let's double check whether that's the case. Here we would like to have... Okay, we want small biter egg. What am I doing? We want a biter egg, not the puffer one. We want this one. Small biter experiment. Let's say one of this. Well, no, let's say 0.1. It's gonna be enough. We need crystal dust. We have crystal dust. We need blazing puffer egg. We have it. We need crystal seed. So how do we get crystal seed? We get it from dust and from petri dish. Petri dish is getting produced from alien bacteria and this thingy. Cellulose paste. Okay, petri dish. Glass. Okay, this is straightforward. Then cellulose. It requires cellulose fiber. I would assume that we have them somewhere. Sodium hydroxide. We probably have them somewhere. And chloromethane. How do we get chloromethane? We are combining chlorine and methane. Do we have chlorine? Chlorine. A little bit. And we don't have methane. You know what, let's do this. Let's get chlorine and methane. How can we do that? This is chlorine. So, in theory, we could just do something like this. I have provided chest with a stack inserter. And that should be good enough, right? I think so. Or we could have added it right here, I guess. It doesn't matter. Next thing, we will need some sodium hydroxide. Do we have it? Sodium hydroxide. Yes, we have lots of it in the network. This will be enough for us to start this process. I'd like to get a limited chest, maybe this one. We'll place a limited chest there, just like that. Nice. And another thing that we need methane. Where do we have lots of methane? Maybe here? The input is methanol. That's not it. Here, the input is methane. Okay, so we do have lots of methane here. Right, that's our methane. We're actually exporting methane as methane. Let's do this. Let's go here and copy the spot. And we'll have some methane exported. So now we have methane, we have chlorine. We can totally produce some chloromethane or like that thing. Can totally produce it. Let's get this one from the barrel, and let's get this one from the barrel. Okay, great. How are we gonna get cellulose fibers? Green algae. Do we have green algae? We have 11,000 green algae. Okay, we are using this process. And wait. Chlorine, chloromethane. No, we don't have chloromethane. We have methane. Methane, like this. Okay, let's do this. Let's build this thing. Where should we place it? I think like this is a pretty good spot for this. Let's do this. So we have this thing maybe here. We will need to combine them. How are we gonna combine them? We'll combine them differently. We'll go like okay, like this. One, another one will be here. We'll have a couple of connections. We'll have a provider chest right there. We'll have a couple of requester chests. We'll have inserters here, 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 and here, just like that. We'll need a power connection. Okay, we got that. So we have this and this and this built. Next, we need to have this process, and this process will require something from here, right? So we'll need another requester chest, a couple of inserters here and here and here. Basically have this thing already. We have this. This is what? This is cellulose paste. Okay, good. Cellulose paste will be used here. That thing requires... oh, look at that. This is looking pretty cool so far. So, we can request stuff here, except for cellulose fiber, we'll actually be requesting green algae, right? Was it green one? Yes, I think it was green algae. I'll just ask for 100. And for this thing, you will need some glass. Let's request a little bit of glass. So here is our glass, 100, sure. So we're requesting stuff now. Right, this thing needs to request stuff from here, and this one from here. And I want to lower it to 100, because I think 300 of these things is just too much. It's too much. Okay, let's see what's happening now. We are missing cellulose paste, but we do have this thing built and this thing built. Now, what we need? We need alien bacteria here. Okay, we'll get it. Then we'll need to mix it with... how should we do it so that it kind of looks nice? Be like that. And we'll need this process maybe here. Something like this. So this goes to the side, right? Okay, this is going here. It's going to the side. We need to request a chest. We'll be given stuff from requester chest there. From this requester chest there. And from this thing here, and like that. I feel like that's basically it. Okay, let's double check. We need to request alien bacteria, and we need to grab it from here. So let's do this. Maybe we should start with that. So, alien bacteria. Where is it? It's here, this one. Okay, 100. 100 should do. This thing should be taking stuff from there and put in there. This thing requires crystal dust, which we will have here, except maybe not one, but like 100. And one blazing buffer egg, sure, sounds good. And we'll have all of this being placed in the chest right there. So that's the process that should produce us lots and lots of small biter eggs. Right? And we just now researched something. I hope that was a useful research. We'll see. Can we do something interesting now? We do have this recipes already. Maybe it's something that we could use here. Right, look at this. This part is actually consuming small biters. Good. And this part, it needs small biters. Wait. This one produces small biters. No. This one consumes produces the eggs, and the eggs are being placed here. And this part consumes the eggs and produces small biters and small biter queens. So we're actually generating biters without consuming them. That means that we could grab let's think. Means that we could grab biters from here. Okay, got to think. We can grab biters and we can send them over here. Right? Is that correct? Wait, but if we are doing it here, why don't we do it there instead? Because we could... Let's see. So, we are producing biters here. Let's say we got a bunch of biters delivered up to this point. Right? What we can do? We can pretty much add like this segment here. Then we can maybe turn this around like that. Like that. We could be given the biters, but okay, here is the problem. Here is the problem. This works only for the biters. The output here will contain some queens. How do we make sure that we don't have queens here? Easy. We just put all the queens in a box, I think. I think that's the way. So we'll have a provider chest here with a loader and with a thing. that will be pretty much filtering out the queens to the right. So all small biter queens will go to the right. And that should make sure that we can do something like this. Actually, it means that we don't really need this splitter. I think it would still work, but okay, whatever, we'll keep the splitter. It's not like it matters. Okay. We will not have any limit here. We'll say that to the right we are sending queens. Right, small biter queens are going to the right. That's it. This part is supposed to get small biter egg. Where is it? Where are our biter eggs? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. So we actually are not getting alien bacteria. Why is that? They're not exporting it. What's the reason? Well, this part is not exporting this anymore. That's a bit sad. But it's not a big deal because we have this process here, and in theory we could just, you know, send a little bit of bacteria, you know, export them. Yeah, let's do this. Let's say we will be, what should we do? We'll remove the slide, we'll add basic provider chest, and we'll add stuff like this. Yep. We'll let them go through a chest, but then no. Then it will never be properly exported. We'll do it like this. We'll have another chest there. Good. That's good, and we should be able to use, I think, here. Okay, we'll do it here, but not here, because we don't have our port coverage there. Yeah, and we do have our port coverage here. Good. Now we'll just wait. One question is, why have we shot on alien spores? Because we don't have good shellfish water. I see. I see. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just limit it to 1 stack, for example, and then copy this like that. So we have a limit of 1 stack of the alien spores, and they will be requested and delivered right here, I think. They come in? Yes. They're getting delivered. It's gonna take some time, but it's fine. We'll get... Right, we also need blazing buffer eggs. We don't have them. Let's say we are requesting from buffer chests, because we have lots of buffer chests right here with the eggs. Oh, the sounds. They're funny. Very funny. I don't know whether I can stay at this block for too long. Now, crystal seed. We are not building it because we are not getting... Right, because we don't have alien bacteria. That's okay. It will get delivered here. Sooner or later. Probably later. But it will be there. And with that, actually, I don't think we need this process at all. I'm not sure we need it. So here what we are doing, we are taking hydrochloric acid. Wait, no. We are taking hydrogen chloride and building hydrochloric acid. Oh, for this thing, I see, for this process. Like, we don't really need that, right? Passive provider. We are requesting the stuff somewhere, probably here. Right. What if we completely remove all of that? Would that make sense? To completely remove this block. I think it would. I'll wait a little bit, but I want to remove this because we have like a proper process here that is supposed to generate and like export some amount of the stuff. Let's go back and check what exactly is happening with our production of the fish. We are producing lots of polluted artificial fish water. That's good. So this thing is working, it's producing some sulfur wastewater, and everything is basically running fine. No, mostly fine. It's okay. It's working pretty okay. Then bacteria. Let's take a look at the graph. How our production of this changed. So we started producing it long time ago with the speed of 13 per minute. It was like our best speed. And now production jumps to 120 from 13, right? But now it's mostly around 50, 55, 58, okay, 60 basically. That's interesting. Are we getting our very first biter egg? Yes, it looks like we got it. I'm not sure about 100 bacteria here, but sure, let's go for this. Let's produce lots and lots of small biter eggs, and we were supposed to deliver them here, right? Okay, it's getting delivered. We don't have nutrient pulp here. Why is that? So not on barrel in it. Okay, now we have. So we have nutrient pulp. This process is working. We're missing 31 of biter refugiums. See? Okay, what's happening? This is running. Small biter queen. It was not taken. Oh, because it has a chance of 5%. I see. I see. And only once we get it, only once we get the queen, then it will basically go here. And it might even disappear once in a while. But it will be placed there instead of there. I want to change this. I don't want it to be like this. I want to first output things and then to take same things immediately afterwards, like this. I want this part to work like this. Let's remove all of these things. All of this should be removed. All these conditions. Okay, we did it. Now I'd like to copy it. And I like to paste the new version. It's this one. That first outputs things on the belt and then picks them up. Yep, like that. Outputs first and then picks them up. Good. And this one shouldn't really care about the order. Yep, it really doesn't. Okay, so now we have the proper order there. I think we need to fix the order here as well, except it's not supposed to be. Yeah, it's like. Okay, let's swap it. But I would actually like to delete all of these things because they have wrong placement of the. What is going on? So how did this happen? How did we lose a bunch of things there? Let's check. What exactly happened? Oh, this thing. Okay, got it. Okay, we'll get it fixed in no time. Wait, that's a regular byte, right? It's exported and it will go here. I think what we want to say the top priority goes to the left. Wait, like this. However, we want to slow this build down by like 2 times or something like this. Do we actually want to do that? I think we do. No, we don't. So, the thing here, we maybe don't need this one, because what we want to send biters to the right. So this thing doesn't have to export meat. We just need to say add priority to the right, and we send the small biters, actually, like these ones. Small biter. They're going over there. Everything else can stay. This part is completely not needed because the queens will stay. They need to make full circle. And I guess we'll be sending like extra queens later. This is small biter egg. Right, let's think. Yeah, I feel like that's the way. I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be done. Okay, we are getting some meat. How much meat do we have? 7,000. Okay, good. We can actually change this to, you know, slightly higher threshold, let's say 50 maybe? We're getting the eggs. So that's good. We have this process sorted out. We are producing the things. Yep. Yeah, we are producing biter eggs. We're taking the stuff. Okay, great. The process works. Now, what would we need to make this thing work? We need this. Yes, exactly. We need. Wait, no, we don't need this experiment. Why are we doing this? Biter. Oh, okay, I'm confused. So, if you go here, and we'll try. What we're trying to do here? We are trying to produce raw crystal splinter from meat, nutrient pulp, and a biter. Right, this is what we want. Small biter zone. We want to be we're actually going to be consuming the biters. Okay, good. Okay, have we taken this? We've taken stuff. This is output. Output everything except of raw crystal splinter. Okay, good. So it should actually start cycling, I think. Let's see. Oh, we don't have nutrient pulp here. Why? Why is that the case? Because I thought that we are sending the pulp. Oh, it's one tile off. Wow. Unexpected. Okay, so we should have this process running. It will be giving us a lot of splinters, and then we'll basically just need to send the splinters, you know, to the. How should we do it? So we'll do it like this. We basically just want to send the splinters into the, like, right here. We can even do all of that. Like, we can send all of them inside one warehouse, because it's not like we're actually producing lots of these things, right? The actual amount that we are making is so tiny that it shouldn't really be a problem. At least I don't think it will. Right, we'll cut this one temporarily. And we would need to add some conditions, probably. We'll add a couple of conditions here on the belt. Okay. Oh, and here we have them. Look at that. It's working. The thing is working. We are getting the splinters. We want to be getting 16 per second, by the way. Just saying, it's supposed to be 16 per second. It's a little bit more than what we currently have. Okay, and here... It should work, it should work. Let's grab these things and add a couple of conditions. So this is about the splinters. What are they? Yeah, these ones. Less than, okay, we'll go for 50,000. Nice number. Other splinters. 50,000. And here we'll go for third splinters. 50,000. Okay, good. We have this process working. That is great. And it should like properly start up relatively soon. I'm surprised that we still don't have a queen. Wow, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take forever to properly run. So the question is, should we speed this thing up? I would like to speed this up. I would like to speed that part up because I think it's just too slow. What we have here is too slow. It's not fun. This is not fun. We will... What will we do? We'll wait for this to finish, obviously. And we will be placing stuff inside there. And we'll have something like... I don't know, like something... like this. We'll have a requester chest. Well, requester chest. We'll have a provider chest. We'll have a couple of inserters, like that. Yep, just like this. So we'll go for this. We'll be asking 111. Seriously? I mean, yeah, sure. Because the speed with which this is crafted is like pretty slow, so we might as well do that. Okay, this part is not really being used. Remove this and this thing. Blazing Path Rack. And we are kind of not utilizing one egg. I guess it's... Okay, how many eggs do we have? Blazing Path Racks. We have 100. You know what? It's okay. We can keep on like one egg just kind of there. It's okay. This part. Alright, this thing. Don't you want to like limit the output maybe? I'm not actually sure. Oh, we need to request from buffers. Yeah. I'm surprised that configuration from requester to provider chest just got copied. It's a bit strange. So now we should have significantly faster process for production of these eggs, because we are consuming like lots and lots of them. And if we get too many byte X, could in theory copy this thing. Actually, why don't we do this right now? Why don't we copy it and place it like here, for example? Oh wait, doesn't quite work that well. Okay, I guess we could do it like this. So we'll paste it here. We'll paste it here and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, do we have 16 of them on there? Yeah, looks like it's 16. I thought we needed 20. Oh no, it's 8 plus 8, right? 7.5, 7.5. Okay, good. So maybe with this process it will be it will go a little bit faster. That's the hope. Let's see, because like I really want to get this like going so that we can supply all of this with the biters, right? And we'll need to take the queens somewhere. We'll probably be doing it right here, but let's wait for that because we should have like good enough count of queens. Yeah. Let's do that. I was thinking. Right. I was thinking how exactly we could filter out the queens without like consuming like the regular biters, but it should be straightforward. Let's maybe switch our focus to this block. And here we want to produce this thing. So we want to have a process that cuts these splinters and then afterwards polishes the splinters. And we want to be producing crystal greenstone and like crystal slurry to achieve that. And we have some recipes here. How exactly we're gonna do this? On the other hand, we're already 36 minutes into the episode. Maybe we should leave it for the next one. Let's take a look at the dashboard. What exactly is missing here? Oh, right, I know what's missing. We never finished this part. Yes, okay. Okay, great. I know what to do now. We are connecting these things like that. Like this. Okay, great. This thing. Okay, connection doesn't go anywhere. This part gets connected here. This one gets connected. Oh. We gotta grab the cables. Okay, now we can proceed. This connection goes here. This connection goes here. And this power goes here. So with that, we should have some... I know. We should partially fix our power station. However, we still wouldn't be able to build that part and connect this rubber port via electric network. So that's yeah, that's the part that I don't quite like in our current setup, current design. However, we could do the following: we could go there and cancel the cables coming in from the power pole that I just built them. Okay, this one. We will cancel cable connections from there, and we'll want to connect that one from here once it's actually placed. And hopefully this rubber port, yeah, this should allow us to build all of that, including the power connection from this side to that side. And the bottom half, this one, is looking good or not quite. Let's see. Okay, this is looking fine. It's looking fine. So we should get more Platinum soon. Okay. Nice. Where are the robots? How many robots are busy? 1,500. Basically, pretty much no robots are busy. Well, basically none are busy. Robots are idling, and we still don't have... Okay, now we do. Great. And I'm ready to connect it. Yep, done. Oh, look at that. Robots are flying. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, this is great. Something is happening. Something is happening. The robots are doing something. And if we look at power network, we basically have... Do we have everything? Well, we will have everything covered as soon as this RoboPort is placed, and as soon as we have... I think I need to stamp it a couple more times. As soon as we have the power connection. Right, the power actually should come from there. Like this. Nice. And here... Station names, yes we do. So this thing should be working fine. Why do we have these transformers? We are not supposed to have them, are we? I think we don't need them. Okay, we don't have transformers here. Here I don't see them. Here or here. So how exactly did we end up with this transformer? I'm not sure. Did I forget to like delete it or something? Don't tell me it's also here. No, it's not here. And it's not here. Well, it's not there because it's like a different block. Different set of blocks. Okay, good. Let's check copper. What's happening with copper? Did our improvement help? What is happening here? We are full. We are completely full. This thing is very surprising. Let's resume this part, like plate production, even though we are not really using plate. And another thing that we need to double check is the wood, because we had issues with the wood. Okay, now it looks like we are producing the wood. I'm not yet sure whether it's like fast enough. It seems to be like the production seems to be good enough, to be honest. We're just missing a lot of the swampy seed generators, or like other seed generators. Do we have them? Seed generators, yeah. We don't have them. We don't have them. We're basically using everything that we have. So yeah, we cannot really scale this. It's partially because we are using plasma turrets when dealing with the biters, right? So when we are shooting at them, if there are like some trees nearby, okay, not here. It's supposed to be like this. Okay, we have one tree here. But if there are some trees nearby, they could die, I think. Puffers definitely die when we shoot them. This tree, I mean, we could grab it. I guess, is it inside our range? No, it's slightly outside. Okay, so what's going on here? We haven't finished fully connecting the power. That's why the power doesn't go to the accumulators, and that's why it's blinking. So now it reached that part. I wonder why this is lit up. Oh, because it's powered up. Okay, got it. That's okay. That is okay. So, is this time? Can I properly place this link now? Or not yet? Oh wow. It worked. It worked. Just look at this. And with that, we should have a really good production of ores again. We are always expanding it, and there is always like not quite enough. Not quite enough of the stuff. Let's take a look at our sciences. I was shot on something. We are shot on blue science because we are shot on red circuits. We'll be shot on red circuits because we are shot on green circuits. I'm sure of that. Yes, and we'll be shot on green circuits because we are shot on wood. Yep, we don't have wood. That's a significant problem, actually. If we go... Okay, let's try the following thing. Let's try to go to our wood production. Okay, we'll go there. Where is our wood? It's over here. Not wood production, sorry, circuit production. Let's try to fix this, at least partially. So we have this line that is like supplying, like providing stuff to that side, and this one that's providing stuff to that side. What if we... Oh, okay. It's okay. Never mind what I just said. So this recipe, it could be changed, I think. Okay, this is wood. Wait, it cannot be changed? What I was thinking about. We could... I'm confused. Wait a moment. I'm really confused now. I thought we can build this from paper. So this stuff, I thought it can be produced from paper. Yes, it can be produced from paper. Look at this. But it cannot be done in small assembly machine. Okay, got it. So what I was thinking, what if we change this a little bit? Place it like right here, had an inserter going kind of diagonally here. What if we took paper here? Because we have this what is it? This build, and it even exports a little bit of paper. We could make it export even more of paper, right? That's not hard to do. We basically just I don't know, like add something like this here, add something like that, and we're saying, okay, paper, here we come, have lots of paper produced. We might as well just export it. So let's do it. So we'll be exporting paper like this. Right? We'll need to add a connection here. That's kind of the only thing. Got to be careful about this. But it's not a big deal if... okay, we'll fix this later, right? We don't have to wait for that right now. What we could do, we could say that this thing is also interested in paper, right? And let's say we're asking for like 200 stacks of paper. And this part, the one that goes on this side, will be paper. So we'll say that half of the things that we are producing, specifically, I guess we could do something like this. We could like balance this things to make sure that the production of at least green circuits is kind of balanced. But I could basically produce these things using paper, and we can remove this stuff, paste this thing over there, and I feel it would work, right? Let's see. So I want to... We'll need to change the spot. We can do that. We will have to change this spot, and this spot. Should be straightforward, right? We just place like this thing, here, here, and here. Oh, and we'll need to do the same thing over there. Oh, there are lots of places we need to update it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess here as well. Right? Let's see. The paper will be coming right here. And it's here, and it will go up to here. Okay, great. So we did this kind of correctly. Okay, good. Now we'll be producing wooden boards here, and we'll need to update this thing to place things there and take things from there. Just like that. Okay, let's do this. Let's copy it for real. 1, 2, 3. Copy it. Then we will have to flip it. How do we flip it? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Flip it again. I think that's it. I believe that is it. Let's double check. Is this working? No, wait. Okay. Now, now this is better. I was like, what? What did I do wrong this time? What happened? What happened? Okay, now it's fixed. So we have circuit production. That's good. I'm not sure whether we have like enough of the paper, enough of everything, but at least we are not really limited by wood anymore, and we are fine with having 2 times lower usage of the wood. I think that is good. That's a good thing. Okay, like that. We want to have some paper there. It will be produced. We are producing paper with like a really high speed. Let's double check. I never checked this part. Okay, this is looking good. We are producing the paper, and yeah, the priority is to use it for production of this wires, right? But yeah, it can still be used for everything else pretty much. Here, it looks like everything's placed, but it probably doesn't work. Let's stamp it here, let's stamp it here. Okay, it should be working now. It should be working. What is the issue? Why it's not working? Did it get like stuck on something? So this part is working, this is working. This one is producing something. This one is not producing anything. And right, it's because of sulfuric acid. It's okay. This process will get started, and it will work at some point. It just takes a while for it to like really start up. It's okay. So let's get back. The wood is being produced. We have 19,000. The circuits are being made even without any wood. That is great, and we seem to have enough of everything. Well, maybe it's a little bit too slow, this process. It's probably slightly slow, but we can speed it up in the future. You know, it's better to have some production than no production at all. Yeah, I would say it's better. And now, look at this. We have some production of clean circuits. Really slow one, though. Really slow. I want to have better assembly machines. Do I have them already or not? I don't. I don't have better assembly machines. But those would be really nice to get, because then we can speed this whole thing up. And modules. And we're working on modules. So, yeah. This will work at some point. Let's take a look at the dashboard. We are super short. Yeah, we are super short on the chips. It's okay. It is okay. And on wood. Let's get back to this spot. Is this working? Oh, look at that. We have one queen. Look at that. We got one queen. Well, and one queen over there. Okay, so we have one queen here, one queen here. These are queens, right? One queen here, and one queen here. So the process works. We are able to kind of slowly, we are able to slowly get the queens, and then it will be just, you know, a matter of waiting for Blazing of Redux to get produced here. It's a pretty slow process. It's very slow. Oh, interesting, we don't have artificial buffer atmosphere. Are we short on it? That's unexpected, but very easy to fix, right? Just do something like this, and right, the atmosphere is getting connected right here. Yeah, so this should speed this whole process up, and it should become slightly better. Let's delete. Wait, are we? Oh, we have a problem here. We have a problem. It's supposed to be like that. Let's fix this. Like that. We could even move all of this a little bit down. Like this. So now we should have a, like, this should actually work, and we should have enough of the atmosphere to support all of these buffers. Okay, great. Spot is fixed, and I would say now that we fixed a little bit, well, it's not a great fix that we did with green circuits, but it's okay. Just look at this, right? The speed of these brown circuits is significantly worse than the speed of these ones. A bit unfortunate, but you know, at least we are getting something. Yes, we are getting something, and that's good enough. And maybe we'll be able to maintain a constant flow of this line with now that it's kind of more throttled on the wood. Okay, one thing that I'd like to do today, I'd like to add a couple of lights over there. Right, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Okay, so we have lights. And now I would like to take a break, because what we achieved, we are producing the splinters. What's the name? Like this... wait, where are they? The splinters, raw crystal splinters. We're producing them, and we are mostly ready to proceed and create like polished crystals from them. Great. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 173, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!